Greetings and welcome to Terraria, heinous content, or 2D Minecraft. Recently we've killed squirrels, worms, slimes, eyes, and giant crabs. We've been pounded by clams, zombies, and every other creature in existence. And been our way to be the very best that no one ever was. We started with some finches, got some robots, then used the power of stars and bugs to commit treason, get some cataracts, and get our local crab off a shroom addiction. But what are we doing today? Well, we're going to be doing some brain surgery, study tapeworms, attempted escaping the boniest head known to man, and commit treason to another damn race. Bees. Awakening in our world, we get a thought, an idea of some sorts. Hey, let's go beat up King Slime. And after beating up King Cuck, we were also able to get, and what do you know, the goddamn crown jewel we needed last time. Amazing, lovely, downright fantastic. I will be needing therapy after this video, but instead of focusing on my mental health, I decide to take it out on others, which leads me to the crimson. Oh, it's brain time. I sure hope nothing goes wrong. Realizing I'm in no place to spend over an hour on this, I decided to start doing other small preparation stuff. I head over to the sunken sea to grab the Vialtic jelly. Last time we needed this though, it took several hours and we couldn't seem to get it, so I do expect it to take forever. What the fuck, Terraria? Deep breaths, deep breaths. With a new summon slot, we also go on the search for a few other Draydon labs. With all our little side quests now complete, I must go back to therapy. And when I say therapy, I mean curb stomping the brain. Now, the brain fight was relatively easy and totally didn't take multiple attempts. I'm not doing okay. Back at base, we start doing a craftathon. We start with the best station of all time, an altar, so we don't need to run to the Crimson when I need a boss summon. Another thing we can do with the altar is switch ores and banners and stuff. Have Crimson and Demonite. Boom! Altar's got you covered. And speaking of Demonite, we need to make one of my favorite and one of the most underrated summons of all time, the Vile Feeder. Now this summon works a bit differently. One may say it's a bit quirky. It summons Vile Eaters which latch onto enemies. Then they release multiple small homing Vile chunks. Get prepared to see this guy a lot. We then make a brand new armor set, that being the Obsidian armor set, which looks rad as hell, and gives us even more summon slots. Out of boredom, I just start bullying King Slime, demanding not only his lunch money, but also some of the kingdom's taxes, which allows us to get more potions from our dear friend the potion seller.
Hello, potion seller. I am going into battle, and I want your strongest potions. My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
Now my next goal is to fight another boss, that being the Perforator. This is my least favorite boss of all time. If debating on getting with the leafy MILF Plantera or putting the Perforator in the deepest pits of hell, sorry MILF Terra, I gotta get charged with first-degree murder. You know, my therapist told me not to take my anger out on people. I'm not angry though. I'm disappointed, mildly inconvenienced, slightly discombobulated. So like any sane person, I treat these problems with care and use the cactus method, which leads to thousands of thorns. Hey, didn't see you there. Here's an update. I'm not allowed near anything with thorns anymore. Isn't that silly? Isn't that fun? With the Perforator defeated, we gain access to Aerialite, which unlocks many new crafting trees. For example, the Bundle of Balloons, or the Skyline Wings, which we will be making, since we have a slot just for wings. Pretty delectable if I do say so myself. What? What the? Who's here at this hour? To our surprise, the Goblin Army declares war on me and my 10x10 apartments I'm selling for over 20 grand. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because I went out to search for their scouts and murder in cold blood. But in my defense, I need warding. I need speed. It's not my fault the goblins won't share their secrets. With the Goblin Army punted, we began our search for the Goblin Tinkerer. Now for those who don't play Terraria, for the scrum that are here, just listen to our angelic voice. The Goblin Tinkerer is probably one of the most annoying NPCs to find. That's right, you have to go on a hunt for him. Isn't it so fun? Isn't it so silly? So instead of looking for the Tinkerer, we head over to the fun goal and search for the Beehive. We're gonna be fighting Queen P here because she gives us our new armor set, which allows access to even more minion slots. You know what we say to that? We also start setting up more insta-housing to not only make NPCs happier, but also increase their rent tenfold. Finally, I can live my life as a landlord. I've only dreamt of this. But you know what else I dream of? I dream of being able to let you guys see the full extent of my pain. Even though I do try to shove as much pain as I go through in these 10 to 15 minutes, it still isn't enough. I mean, each of these recordings are over 4 hours. but there's a way you can see it. And that's Patreon, baby! The other creators are lazy. They'll just put unedited content up on their page. But me, Bamira, we're cooler. We're better. We have edited bits of humor, scripts that didn't make the final cut, and even some weird Bamira sprites for you guys as well. You also got scrapped videos that never got to see the light of day, like the original Painus content. We also got tiers to show how much of a show-off you want to be. Now, if any of that sounds interesting to you, definitely go check out the Patreon. And now, back to the video. To better prepare for Queen Bee, I started looking for more movement accessories. I head down to the desert to get stuff for the sandstorm in a bottle. An easy way to do this is to find some ancient desert cloth, make the desert clothes, and get 10 coins. That, for some reason, makes a sandstorm in a bottle. Don't worry about it. With nothing else left to do, we summon Queen Bee and... Okay. Once again, we summon Queen Bee, or Queen P for you Waffle Time fans out there. Things seem to be going quite well. Dare I say quite smooth. God damn it! Now out of Queen Bee summons, I have to go back to the underground jungle. How fun! How amazing! While collecting all the boss summons, I also grabbed bee wax so we can make the brand new bee armor faster, and get a new summon slot. And now it's bee time. I'm sure glad I don't have any allergies. Okay. I beat Queen Bee. You wanted to see the fight. Well, here you go. With the Queen Bee defeated, we now make ourselves the bee armor, which leads to a whole 5 summon slots. Ain't that just delicious? We also work on our magic storage, so now we don't need to worry about stuff like no storage. Yep. Our next target is Skeletron, who, like another similar skeleton, wants to bone me. But unknown to him, we have the ability to not only get the next tier of boots, that being the Frostbark boots, we also get the Pygmy necklace, which gives us an extra minion slot. Finally, a whole party in Pokemon! And with our full loadout, we challenge Skeletron to a Pokemon battle. Upon telling Skeletron he cannot give us head, he throws a tantrum which leads to him exploding. This gives us 2 important things, a new hook, and access to the dungeon where we can get, and get ready for this, 1 whole new minion slot. I am now frothing at the mouth for an extra slot, as this means Nintendo can no longer restrict how many Pokemon I have in my party. Finally, I'll beat the Elite Four. Suck it, Nintendo! Shit, I'm gonna get sued. We were also able to get a brand new whip, the Spinal Tap. Me when my vertebrae's in the wrong place, am I right, boys? With the Brain, Perforator, Queen Bee, and Skeletron all defeated, as well as getting some beautiful, scrumptious wings. This is where I'll be ending today's episode of Pain is Content. If you enjoyed, remember to like and sub so you won't miss episodes 4, 5, and even more epic content. Also remember to comment so I can hear your guys' thoughts on the video. I love hearing from you guys and try to respond as much as possible. Be sure to also check out my other socials so you can see all my other quirky shenanigans. Everything is in the description for your easy access. Also remember to check out my Patreon if you want to support me. Thank you all for watching, and remember to stay quirky.